we consider ourselves machines who can run through life almost perfectly. Feelings then sometimes feel like noise. अरे यार ये distraction है. Yo, what is up? Q&A पे चलते हैं. I am December guy asks me, भैया feelings और mood को ना ignore करके उससे कैसे deal करें? यार at least with mood. यार मेरा mood नहीं है काम करने का. I mean that is subjective. कई बार वाकई में नहीं होता mood काम करने का. Depends on what the stakes are. It's a highly subjective thing to pinpoint. तो मैं उसमें नहीं जाऊँगा. But let's talk about feelings. तो I learned how to repress my feelings. क्योंकि जो मेरे स्कूल में अर्लियर पीयर ग्रुप्स थे वहाँ पे थोड़ी कम गुंजाइश थी मेलनकॉलिया की या एंगर एक्सप्रेस करने की या सैडनेस की. मुझे ऐसा लगता है जनरली द इमोशंस दैट मैन रिप्रेस द मोस्ट आर एंगर एंड सैडनेस, राइट? इट्स नॉट ओके टू बी एंग्री इन पब्लिक एंड फक सैडनेस, राइट? तो बट आई ऑल्सो थिंक दैट अ लॉट ऑफ द रेजिड्यू of emotional repression from the generation of our fathers, we have inherited some of that. Gen Z men, Gen Y men. Then I was having a conversation with someone who works in my team yesterday, and I was telling him, बहुत समय लगा है मुझे और मेरे दोस्तों को to get to a place where we can maturely talk about our feelings for a long time and hold space. Because what he was saying is कि लड़के तुरंत से ना solution देना शुरू कर देते हैं जब भी कोई ऐसी difficult feeling तो हमें face करनी होती है. And it's one thing to face a feeling on your own, right? And to say कि I was avoiding feeling this, but now I must go through it. दर्दनाक है, I don't like it. I don't like feeling hopeless or anxious or scared, or for that matter, अगर तुम्हारे परिवार के अंदर it is frowned upon to be too happy, allowing yourself to be delusionally happy, even that, it can be a bit overwhelming, especially when you're not used to it. मतलब, if you've never loved before and love happens to you, my God, it can turn your life upside down, right? Because तुम्हारे पास उसका template ही नहीं है. But if you fall in love again and again, and keeping the word love very subjective here, up for interpretation, you understand what it's like, right? You understand the stages of grief after a while. You understand the stages of anger. पहले किसी एक बात पे तुम स्टिमुलस से एंग्री होगे, आग बबूला होगे एकदम पे, फिर तुम्हारा एंगर पीक करेगा, फिर रेजिड्यू में रहेगा, फिर तुम रियलाइज करोगे क्या चूतिया बनती थी. बट इट्स अ साइकिल, राइट? एंड आई थिंक प्रॉब्लम अराइजेज व्हेन वी डिसाइड कि ये इमोशंस वर्थ इट नहीं है, इनको मैं फील नहीं करूँगा, और ये इमोशंस वर्थ इट है, ये फील करने लायक है. ठीक है? Which is what happens when you become a positivity junkie or you become needlessly emo. तुम अपनी बैटिंग करनी शुरू करते हो एक इमोशन पे, ये अप्रोप्रिएट है, ये अप्रोप्रिएट है, इसको. There is no, in my opinion, not a psychologist, not a bloody relationship expert either, not even like a professional at emotions, if you will. But I found the best way to deal with feelings and emotions is to let them run their cycle. अगर दुख आ रहा है तो पूरा दुख को आने दो. उसको रोक के उससे डरना फ्यूचर में और डबल ट्रबल दुख लाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर तुमने एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन में कभी भी देखा हो, अगर मैं ऐड कर रहा हूँ जैसे मान लो 7 और 9, तो जो 16 बनेगा ना, 6 नीचे लिखा आएगा और वो 1 कैरी ओवर होगा ऊपर. ठीक है? तो क्या होता है जब हम अपने इमोशंस को फेस नहीं करते हैं, व्हेन दे फर्स्ट अराइज एंड वी कीप रिप्रेसिंग देम, वो ना अमाउंट कैरी होता रहता है, बढ़ता रहता है. 1 बनता है, 5 बनता है, 6 बनता है, इवेंचुअली डबल डिजिट में बनना शुरू हो जाए. कभी ना कभी तो सम होगा ना, कभी ना कभी तो तुम्हें नेट टोटल लिखना पड़ेगा. जब वो नेट टोटल तुम लिखने जाओगे ना, it might be too much for you to handle because you didn't feel what you had to feel when the moment was right. छोटे छोटे इंस्टेंसेस आ रहे होते हैं, तुम उसे इग्नोर करते हो. एक सिगरेट पीते हो जब दिक्कत होती है, या फिर कोई अनप्लेजेंट ख्याल आ रहा है तो फटाफट फ़ोन चेक कर लेते हो, राइट? यू डू ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स एंड आई मीन लिविंग इज टफ, सो इट्स वेरी अंडरस्टैंडेबल. बट आई कैन स्पीक इन माई ओन एक्सपीरियंस. देयर इज ग्रेट ब्यूटी इन बीइंग sensitive, and I would like to use the word sensitive very carefully. Sensitive does not always mean soft. Sensitive means कि तुम्हारी senses इतनी active हैं कि you see more, you feel more, right? Things affect you more. अगर कोई खूबसूरत चीज़ है, you will be moved to tears. Have you watched Peterson's videos where कितनी बार he's speaking something and he's moved to tears? That is a sensitive man capable of holding feelings, who does not repress कि यार अभी दुख आ रहा है, अभी ट्रायम्फ आ रहा है. मेरे साथ कितनी बार ऐसा होता है, गाना सुनते रोना आ जाता है, राइट? Watching a film, I cry. I mean, speaking some things, I cry. Because they're so, like, allowing that emotion to manifest fully. गुस्सा है तो पूरा, right? I'm not making a case for being maniacal. But initially, अगर वो bandwidth नहीं है feel करने की, and this also goes for dating. For a long time, I felt like I was emotionally unavailable as a person because मेरे को थोड़े बहुत emotions के अलावा कोई और emotion feel नहीं करने आते थे. One of my colleagues from my team and I were having a discussion, and he was saying, In my friend group, I often notice जब भी कोई serious emotional बात करने की मैं कोशिश करता हूँ, this is what I feel. My friends often immediately offer a solution, which is a very guy thing to do, right? Women are better at this. They hold space. They allow कि अगर मैं दुखी हूँ तो तुम मेरे साथ उसमें दुखी रहोगे. You will share my pain. Guys are like, तू ये कर सकता, तू वो कर सकता, तू वो कर सकता. Again, I'm making very broad general brush strokes. I don't mean the entire population of males and females. But it just takes a lot of exposure to experiences. Allowing yourself to be broken. एक तो ये चीज़ होती है ना, we consider ourselves machines who can run through life almost perfectly. Feelings then sometimes feel like noise. अरे यार ये distraction है, क्या फालतू की बात. If you repress too much, you get hardened stoic men that get the job done. But the emotional wounds they have, my God. If you've seen grown men howling and crying, you realize कि भाई कितने दर्द हैं इसकी जिंदगी में. But I think the bravest man is he who honors that there is a place for emotions in my life, that they're not pointless and stupid. There is a reason why fiction is a better way to consume stories than non-fiction. Non-fiction will give you the answers, the hack, but fiction will show you how to feel. And so don't be afraid of your emotions, right? They are nothing but a sign of necessary discomfort or surprise that you must go through to find release. Because you will find release. Now the other hack, if I have to give you, is carefully writing about your emotions or speaking about what you're feeling exactly. उससे भी emotional charge काफ़ी कम हो जाता है. वो जो चीज़ जो overwhelm कर रही होती है, that is consuming you, right? उसका जो intensity है वो कम हो जाता है. Then something can be done about it. Logic and rationale are sometimes helpful to cut the chaff की जो फालतू की चीज़ें हैं and just get to the substance of the emotion. And emotions are signals that must not be taken lightly either. I don't even know if I answered your question in a direct manner the way I would have liked to. But it's difficult because, feelings are complicated. So this is what I have. If this helped you, let me know. If not, say, poor attempt, Shatir. Better luck next time. And I will try again, have some more emotional depth and get back to you. But this is what I have, my friends. Okay? Chalo. Share, subscribe, like. Shatir out.